Hello. Good morning, guys. Good morning. How we doing? We got a coffee, La Parisienne as usual. I don't know if this light box thing is working or not, but I just saw a video and they were like, your key light, your main light, your side light, the sunlight, all that. And I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, which I bought from Harrods. I had to travel a bit, because considering I'm in Newcastle, maybe we'll figure this light thing out and be cool. How does that look? I don't know. Does that look nice and spicy? Is it, love? Right? Well, this morning, currently it is 5:46. How can I show you the time? Is that right? Can you, no. Does it invert it? Well, how would I show that to you? Well, just take my word for it. It is 5:46 a.m. Right? And usually this is my time to hit the gym. However, I did a little exercise in my room. I do have a long shift, and that's an excuse I'm making. Yes, thank you very much. That is absolutely an excuse. But hey, like I said, exercise for at least 1 minute, right? I exercised for a few minutes. I did my stretches. It's feeling nice. Would I like to hit the gym? Yes, I would. Ooh, how's this lighting? Does this look better? Wait. Okay. To be honest, I can't tell with this lighting stuff where to put it, what not to do with it. But it's important that you see that we're talking. I think we'll just stick to that. Alright. What we're talking about today is that's the real question. It's 5:46 a.m. I felt good yesterday when I made the video. I got a comment off a lad. He found out that my website's not working. That's great. I figured out that, oh, it's not working. I wonder why. Account suspended. Maybe I didn't pay for the auto renewal or something. But it's okay. I didn't like it anyway, so it was a forced thing. But one thing I can say is that life is moving. And the dreams that I had, the goals that I would like to accomplish, the things that I would like to do, one thing I have realized is that the more I learn, the more I see, the more I do, those goals change. Now, I can say that we have an abundance of information out there. And when we do, you don't need to know all of it. You just need to know a few things. And that's what one part I've been listening about, that, hey, mate, you're learning too much. There's too many things out there. It's becoming unnecessary. At the same time, I feel if your mind can take it, then go for it. Now, for me, personally, if you ask me that, Mr. Budwani, what is stopping you from letting loose, right? And the one thing I always make an excuse for, and maybe it's an excuse, is not having a good passport. You'll say, why do you need a passport? One, because I've never stayed in one place, really, for a longer period of time, it creates uncertainty. At the same time, that uncertainty is beautiful because I've moved to so many different places, I've done so many things, so many activities, I've met people. What happened in my downfall was that dried up. My man Lewis Hamilton, imagine instead of giving him a Formula One car, you give him a little Suzuki to roll around in. Sure, he can drive it perfectly fine, but he's used to going 300 kilometers an hour, 100 G-force on the bends, insane. And now you tell him to drive at 40, 50 kilometers an hour. It's gonna take out his very fabric of being. And I felt that. And times changed. And I got worried and concerned, and I don't even know how to express it. But now that I feel that as days are passing by, you have to have a place to clamp down on. A place to say, this is my base, this is where I would like to jump from. If I find that I have one house to be at, then I can do the hub and spoke model, like some of the airlines do. I really like it. For example, there's this little airline called Emirates. Shout out to Emirates. And they do all their flights out of Dubai. No matter where you're going, they try and say, from your home city to Dubai, from here to Dubai, and then Dubai to there. If I have that, then I can travel. I would love to travel. I'm currently in Newcastle, right? Not a big hub, to be honest, for flight travels and all. I don't know. It's a small airport. But I wish to make it a bigger airport. But when you have a PJ It doesn't matter where you are, lad. It doesn't matter. We'll get there, God willing. But the point is that then I can travel, I can explore, I can connect, I can talk and go. The levels. All it is there are hundreds of levels in life, right? For example, if I make £10,000 a year, they say in the world you are at this percentage. Then there's this percentage. When you make 100,000, when you make 1,000,000, or when you're worth it. But whenever you're at your level, you don't feel, oh my God, I'm in the top 10% of the tax bracket. Yes. No, you have your problems. You'll say, oh my God, it's not enough, right? It's not enough. And whenever you say that it's the next level that you're trying to go to, you will become comfortable at the level, because it takes sometimes a lot of energy. It's like the video games when you were a kid, right? Level 1 was easy, level 2 was easy. When you're in a Western country, the first few levels of life are very easy. Everybody can more or less make £1,500 a month. If I take that back to India, that over there is like some bank manager's salary who's been there for 10 years to make that kind of income. But I feel the money goes further over there versus over here. It's a lifestyle choice. However, if I want to make from £1,500 base minimum, then if you went to uni a little bit here, you'll make £2,500, £3,500, £4,000, £5,000. You give it 20 years. That's not enough. But if I say I want to make £10,000 a month, well, then you're talking London prices. Is it possible? Absolutely, right? Then you talk about I want a £25,000 salary, which I feel is the next level. That puts you in like the top 3%, then the top 2%, then top 1%. Now you're talking about you have to more or less either be a big time CEO or some directors, or you have to be running your own business, which I would like to do. Now, when I want to run my business, my goals are £10,000 a day. But is that enough? No. Is £100,000 a day enough? I can do that. That's my one level. Right now, openly, I make £12 and odd change an hour. £12. Fantastic. Let's go. Just as a shout out, I still have the tag on this. That's my current status. Nothing exaggerated. Cool. However, to say, where's my first goal? 10 grand a month. Okay, cool. Is that achievable? It's okay, right? We're working on a few things. But what I'm saying is to have the goal to say, okay, my first level was to make an average living so I can pay my bill for this place. £1,500 done. Can I survive in it? Yes. Checkmate. Can I grow in it? No. But I have time. I've dedicated 40 hours, 37.5 hours, all right, which is a criminal waste. But I'm trying to think my way out. Because I don't want to go from 1,400 to 2,800 to then 4,000 and waste 30 years. No. I want to go from 1,400 to 14,000 all in one breath. And then from 14, when you have 14, to go from 14 to 100, that right there is that level jump. And then once I can reach 14, cross to 10,000 circa, to go from 10 to 100, that right there will be that next level. But you have to have the momentum, bruv. You have to have the momentum. And I feel like the momentum is, and I've researched and I've studied and I've understood and I've felt it myself. The important part is what? Is not to get caught up with the zeros. Do not get caught up with the zeros. What do you think I mean by don't get caught up with the zeros? That means don't forget the gym, i.e. exercise as well, right? You have to. I would ideally 30 minutes a day. 2, don't get caught up, oh, let's go to the restaurant. Restaurant is entertainment, my friends. It's entertainment. Steak, eggs, maybe one Indian dish on a Sunday, just to keep in touch with nature, with yourself, with your friends and family. Cool. I like my mom's cooking. Shout out to my mom. Ma, what's for dinner, ma? We got chicken and what, ma? We got chicken and what? That's the way I call my mom. I like some cooking from her. Make some nice dishes, right? More or less, every day, same food. Keep the grind on. I love it. Food is fuel. Food is not entertainment for me. Then the next one is, in my personal life, I'm religious. I love God. I'm a God-loving person. I'm not a God-fearing person. I'm a God-loving person. I love God and I want to do things. I have to take out time Let me correct that. I would love to take out time to pray, to keep there. I like going to the mosque. I'm an Ismaili. It's a little bit different. I would like to go and be part of the community. Maybe not too much because it takes up time, but independently, go spend time at the mosque. It rejuvenates me. Those three things are mandatory for me. Next is no day should go by without learning something new. It's in my accounts. No day should go by. There will always be the redundant things you have to do every day. Push that out to other people. The less you do, the better. The less you do, the better. You have to be an expert allocator. Allocate it out. Go, 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 go. Do not keep things amongst yourself. Allocate it out. Skill is for sale. Skill is for sale. Please, let's understand that. Skill is for sale. That is not demeaning to other people. Some people like to do mundane things. Some people would just like to edit videos all day. Some people, mind it, just put this can in the box. Maybe they'll look at the box. I don't know. They're okay with it. That's their job. Maybe they're happy with it, maybe they're not. But there's enough in the economy to go around that needs to be done. Now, when skill is for sale, you can grow. And that's why I said, as soon as you make the jump to the next level, do not get comfortable. Do not get comfortable. I personally don't watch TV. I don't have Netflix and all. I watch a few old movies just to keep the nostalgia on and all. I watch The Greatest Escape. I like that. I like the Pink Panther from 1970s. A few Hindi movies when I can from the 70s. Just a few minutes just to keep things like a little bit down to earth. I don't indulge in anything else. Social media, I'm not active. But I like to create. I do not try and consume. I try and produce because I like it. I'm guilty if I have to say I would not scroll on Instagram. I have. I love the inspiration. Some people out there lovely, right? YouTube, it's a plethora of information. A plethora of information. That's the word of the day, plethora. And I feel that there is no right or wrong answer to life now. There is.